morning, everyone. It's Liam Catterson here with episode number 3 of Season 1 for Firefly, which is Bushwhacked. And I'm really excited to continue the adventure, of course, because the first 2 episodes have been a real doozy. Last time out, of course, we had that moral kind of compass episode with Mal doing the right thing, of course, and heading back the medical supplies. After, you know, he stole them, of course. Niska didn't give out the full details, but as soon as he realised what was going down, he was like, welp. So it was a really good episode. I'm really excited to check out everything, including the extension of River's mystery. I'm hoping to see more Kaylee as well, of course. Wondering if, you know, Jade's going to be a bit pissy with Simon after what he did, of course, in the last episode. But it was for his own good, I think. But still, there's some interesting times ahead, and I'm really excited. Because, like I said, the first 2 episodes have been really brilliant, in my opinion, really captivating. I'm loving all of the chemistry that's going on, like, between characters, especially, like, especially Kaylee, of course. Like, Kaylee is a star out there, and I'm hoping to see a bit more of her, of course, but, yeah, like I said, the chemistry, Mal, Zoe in the last episode was a really good treat. So, with that said, I'm hoping to enjoy episode 3. This is Bushwhacked of Firefly. Let's go. Seems like a fun game, until it's just stuck there and nobody can get it down. Nara, do you want to play? Oh god, go on, Cat! Oh! Because Kaylee's a small bean! Oh my god.
Leaving your whole world behind? It's incredibly selfless.
He did a really selfless, like, he was rich, but he risked to get this sister free. That's the beauty about this place.
Proximity alert.
Come on, we're having a fun game.
God, what can it be? We're all doomed. Who's flying this thing? All right, that would be me. Back to work. What is it?
Shit, we know that, but this is something close.
Ghost.
She says with a smile. Will that pass as well? I'm wondering.
I figured that fellow we run into did everyone on board. Killed them all.
Oh, damn.
He decided to take a swim, see how fast his blood would boil out his ears.
You're a very up person.
Yeah, exactly.
Shouldn't we report
I'd love to take him to a party.
To who? Alliance? Right. They're gonna run right out here, lickety-split, make sure these taxpayers are okay.
And we'll have to.
If there's folks on board in need of help,
Well, that's
why aren't they
why
being
you
no
guys
stress
are
call?
incredible.
It's true.
Oh god, there's a red bullet. Oh shit. Okay, this is getting officially creepy.
Whatever happened here happened quick.
Still in the middle of eating, it seems.
I'll ask
Some kind of anxiety or something. I don't know.
Whatever, I ain't waiting.
I'll meet you over there, but don't take forever.
I mean,
Still gotta get suited up.
River is she's a very traumatized person, especially with what happened to her. Oh, River. Someone could do you a good coffee. Someone make River a coffee. Do they have... They surely have coffee here, otherwise what would be the point? Uh-oh. Oh, you set him up. Oh. God damn it, Jane.
What are you doing here and what's with the soup?
This is revenge for what you did to him.
You're hilarious.
Are you hungry, sweetie?
Oh, she's not here. Oh no. Oh no.
River?
River, what the hell are you... No, River.
Nobody.
Yeah, I was gonna say that... Pointing to the... Oh my god.
My God.
Jen done me. I know what did this. Get her out of here. Jane?
Jane, drop what you're doing and get to the
You
engine
what?
room.
Yeah,
I want you to
move.
take Kaylee in the doctor off his boat. Don't
Ask questions.
Okay, something... Oh shit!
Nothing more we can do for now, not after what he's seen.
What do you mean?
The ship was hit by reavers.
Oh, fuck.
Reavers?
Okay, that's a very concerning... Oh my god.
Mal, how can you...
Still substantial money value sitting over there.
Oh, I ain't going over
risk
there
it.
with them
Ooh,
bodies. No
ooh.
rotten way. Not if Reavers messed with them.
Jane, you'll scare the women.
I'll go.
Oh.
I've dealt with bodies
I
that...
ain't saying there's any peace to be had, but on the off chance there is, those folks deserve a little of it.
Mal doing the honourable thing. I mean, Jane might be a bit worried.
I think
He's a
I've got
cautious
to figure it
character,
out.
like I said. Look at it.
Real pretty, Captain.
Oh, I don't know. It's so you know, cutesy, that like it's just small. Oh shh. Losing his mind and all that. Ugh. Oh. Oh shit. She got some kind of connection. Oh shit. Whoa.
Did you say that? It's the Reavers.
Oh
Farm Reavers,
shit.
come back.
Get that stuff stored.
Like it's gonna
Course.
matter. Just do
Just
it.
as soon as we've gotten everything. And then there's that guy as well.
Firefly class transport, you are ordered to release control of your helm.
Oh,
Prepare to dock
shit.
and be boarded.
The lie. Oh nah.
Why you let us stay? So you could use us as bargaining chips?
Knew there was a reason.
They're not taking her and you are not giving her to them.
Don't be a fool, son. Do as the man says.
I mean, what else can you... Oh... You just don't want... Especially with River and her past, you just don't... Wash is like, don't hurt me. You just don't want them to be easily handed to these guys.
Looks to me like
Shit,
an illegal
he's giving the
salvage
Joker
operation.
laughs.
It does.
On every inch of this junker talk.
Junker?
Yeah, don't insult...
But Captain, did you hear what that purple belly called Serenity?
Shut up.
Slap him, Kaylee. Slap him.
It's crammed right under every cooling drive so that you strain your primary artery function and you end up having to recycle secondary exhaust through a bypass system just so as you don't end up pumping it through the main atmo feed and asphyxiating the entire...
He doesn't have a clue. Go on, Kaylee.
Now that's junk.
Have you seen what she wears? Forget about it. Have you ever been with a warrior woman?
Just love how like, they keep... Jane's just not having it.
Persephone's a big place.
Yes. Yes, it is, and that Firefly isn't. And if anyone's
Or
hiding
more reason
anywhere
for
on
more Fireflies to show up. I hate to tell you this, but how long has it been since your guys started searching and they found nothing? Genius. Hide them outside. Nobody ever thinks to check there. Genius. Genius stuff. Oh, River's enjoying space. It's the first time she's been happy, I guess. I think it's the... Simon's just like, oh, all that, like, imagine just floating off, never to be seen again.
May have been the losing side. Still not convinced it was the wrong one.
Nice.
Is that why you attacked that transport?
What?
You're still fighting the same battle, Sergeant.
Oh,
Only those
come
weren't
on.
soldiers you murdered. They were civilians, families, citizens
You
loyal
still
to the
got that
Alliance, trying to
little
make a new life for
piss
themselves,
off.
and you just can't stand that, can you?
So we attacked that ship, then brought the only living survivor to our infirmary. Is that what we did?
I'd ask him. Only I'm not sure he'll be able to speak with his tongue split down the middle.
With the chin up.
Oh,
I haven't
shit.
seen that kind of...
He looked right into the face of it and was made to stare.
It.
The darkness.
He watched all of
Kind of
this.
darkness you can't even
and-
imagine. Blacker
Oh,
than the space
damn.
he moves through.
Very poetic.
They made him watch. And he probably tried to turn away. They wouldn't let him.
Oh,
You call him a
shit.
survivor. He's not.
And they breeded a new Reaver.
They've gone. Come on.
No, she's sensing something else. Oh, no. No.
Come on.
No. She got like
You
these
don't have
super
to be
senses
afraid.
or whatever.
Thanks. I'll really have the advantage.
Jesus Christ. You guys need to work on your trust a bit more. The worry on his face, well, it's not like, oh my god, we're all gonna die. Like, oh shit. Ah! Oh shit! Oh my god! Only reasonable thing, he's becoming a Reaver, there's no turning back from that. Shit, look at the face! That was close though. Simon and River. Oof. He's just saved your life. Do you have any trust in him now?
You save his Goron life, he still takes the cargo.
Oh, damn.
Done.
You had to.
So yeah, that was a really awesome, another episode of awesome Firefly goodness. That was just really awesome, especially with how the Reavers were introduced once again. Because I did say in episode 1, you know what, I think with what they are laying down in terms of the, you know, details about the Reavers, I think they would be an interesting adversary to have on the show, like, to see more of. And lo and behold, we kind of did, of course, with the effects of what happened to the people on that other ship, of course. But also, we got that survivor who turned into a Reaver, like the Reavers, they breeded their disgusting axe onto that guy and he was becoming a Reaver. I mean, you even saw the face, like, what Mal described how a Reaver is born, basically. How they would start, you know, mutilating themselves and all that shit. You saw that on the face. It was really horrific stuff, so, yeah. But no, I just really enjoyed this so much. I mean, it was a very interesting thing, like, especially the beginning of this episode where they, you know, saw an abandoned a ship just floating out there, of course, and, you know, there was, even though there was no distress signal, it was very ominous with that guy just bumping into the window, of course, and it was very interesting to see, you know, how, you know, the value, like, of course, they scavenged the ship, of course, especially after the fact they acknowledged, you know, there was a bunch of people killed by Reavers, of course. But they scavenged it, thought this was going to be a big score for them, of course, considering, you know, that's, of course, been part of the premise of, you know, of Serenity, of course, is how they try to make ends meet and all that, and this was the big score, but of course that was taken away because, you know, we can't have nice things. They have to they can be let go for saving the captain's life, but at a cost, we're taking your goods, so we're back to square one, so that's a bit of a shit show, but I guess that's the cost of saving someone's life, I guess, especially if you're part of the Alliance. Interesting development, speaking of the Alliance, of course, with River, of course, about how, I'm thinking she can, you know, be able to sense some things, especially with how, you know, she was talking about screams, but they're not part of her dreams. I thought they were, you know, some kind of anxiety, but then she also sensed, you know, it was a bit dangerous to walk in, like once Simon and River managed to return after, you know, having that little space hide thingy bob that was going on, which it was great to see River in a, you know, mood of happiness, of course, considering she's been a bit scared. Don't blame her after her whole ordeal, but yeah, she had that sense that it was a bit dangerous. And it was, of course, considering we saw the survivor grab the knife, ready to, you know, make his next move, be sinister. It was very horrific, though, and it was very tense as well, considering, you know, one of those Alliance guys, considering, you know, Mal just stepped out and saw River and Simon there, you know, just, it could have turned out really bad. if that Reaver didn't attack the Alliance. So, in some sense, the Reaver did good, because then River and Simon could have, potentially been taken back, and that would have gone down the shitter, and then Mal would be in a whole load of shit as well. So, I mean, he was already, not to be trusted to begin with. I mean, the captain already expressed his thoughts, considering, how he was like in the war. That was a bit of a shit show, wasn't it? Like, how he was like, oh, because you're still thirsting for blood, so what do? You kill these people, and then you split his tongue, of course, and that was a symptom of someone becoming a Reaver. So, it was really, really enjoyable to see that conflict continue, that war hurt from Mal continue, of course. I also loved the interview scenes, should I say. They were absolutely great. From Jane just not giving a shit at all. Zoe saying, my marriage with Wash, it's not getting discussed, and Wash comes out with all the details. I just love Wash. I think I'm starting to love him more and more throughout this show. I think he's the same actor who played K2SO as well in Rogue One, which is why you like him, because K2SO was my favourite character in Rogue One, so I just really love that. When the Alliance boarded their ship, of course, everyone was like, oh shit, and then Wash is like, nah. So I'm really liking Wash more and more. I'm still like, Kaylee's still my number one though. I mean, she was just awesome. I'm glad we got to see a bit more of her in this episode, of course. Especially with her handy expertise on dismantling the Reaver booby trap, of course, coming into effect. It was just really, really good as well. But I'm just really loving Kaylee, especially with the fact that she, gave the captain, during that interview scene when she was talking a load of gibberish to him. So it was just really, really good. But I just love Kaylee. I mean, I think she's just a fascinating character. She's, her attitude is very, very cute, in my opinion. And she's just a really, really adorable character. You just love her to bits and pieces. She's the spark of happiness, in this kind of grim time, of course. Especially when we've got a crew that's, not too really happy. I mean, you've got your reasons to be, but you got Jane who's Mr. Rain on your parade. Mal, of course, is very hard as a captain, and then you got Kaylee, who's the bright ray of sunshine, I guess. Yeah, she's just a really, really awesome character. But yeah, it was a very, very entertaining episode. It was very, very in terms of how horror vibe this was, I think it was very, very horrific, especially with that soul survivor becoming a Reaver, but also some of the shots, of course, it was I was thinking, okay, there's definitely going to be some jump scares, and lo and behold, though, there was quite a few moments where it was oh shit. Also good stuff hiding Simon and River outside the ship. They never think to look out there, but you should have some droids just scan the ship or whatever, and yeah. No, it was great. It was a great plan to hide them. I had a feeling that they were going to be hidden, of course, because I don't think Mal, especially with the fact that he was being so honourable about the bodies, of course, beforehand, he was not going to let, especially with the fact that he needs a medic, but he's not going to, be that much of a dick and hand over Simon and River to the Alliance, which is what the Alliance basically wants, especially with their demand. But he's not. I don't think he would be. I don't think he would do that. So, yeah, it was just a really, really great episode. Great bit of banter. What I love about this show as well. I mean, this is 3 episodes in, but I just love the banter as well. I think I've said it in the first episode, second episode, but the banter still continues heavily in this episode. And I'm just really, really loving it. And yeah, this show is just absolutely just entertaining at the minute. I'm just really loving everyone. The characters are just superb in their own way. The story is really, really interesting and keeps me hooked. And you know, the more, like, episode 1 I was, like, of course, thinking, okay, what am I getting myself into? But I think with episode 3, I'm in that zone where I'm like, okay, this show is very, very, you know, investing to watch, and I'm just really, really loving what we're getting so far. So, I'm really, really enjoying everything we're getting in terms of Firefly, and, you know, I have to kind of soak it in, don't I? Considering, you know, there's basically 11 episodes left, I think. And that's it. Like, there's no multiple series, unfortunately. But I think I'm in that zone where I'm starting to love this show to bits and pieces, and that's great, because, that's what you want. So, and, you know, it's fitting to understanding why people love it so much, and I think I'm getting into that zone, so I'm really, really invested to see what the next bunch of episodes has to offer. But yes, an interesting, awesome, incredible episode of Firefly, loving every minute of this so far, and I can't wait to see what the next episode has on offer now that our guys are free from the Alliance's hold, after Mal does a bit of helping out. Albeit at a cost of, you know, valuable goods, of course. But interesting stuff with the Reaver's involvement, of course, and it was just a fantastic episode. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right. If you want to check out more of my content, you can also subscribe to my MeTV feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!